As a massive storm approaches, people prepare for the worst, but in two very different ways. All that and more coming up next on Bible News Then. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bible News Then. I'm Faith Harold. We begin with our top story. A severe storm is barreling toward us and due to make landfall soon. This wild weather comes as Jesus reminds us to prepare for the storms of life. That brings us to tonight's Parable Watch. We're joined now by our senior reporter of parables, Nelson Raconteur. Nelson, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Before we go any further, can you please tell the people at home who may not know, what is a parable?
Absolutely, Faith. Parables are simple stories Jesus told to teach people spiritual truth.
I see. So what has Jesus said in a parable this time?
Well, Jesus talked all about the storms of life and how we can survive them. He told a story about two men who each built a home. One person built his home on solid rock, while the other person built his on sand. When the storms came, the house built on sand was washed away. It had a weak foundation. But the house built on solid rock stayed standing because it had a strong foundation. What can we learn from this story? It can all be broken down into simple math. As you see here, if you take following Jesus and add choosing God's way, that equals wisdom. And wisdom is a strong foundation. When hard times come, your life won't fall apart because it's built on Jesus. Alternatively, if you take choosing your own way without following Jesus, that equals foolishness. And that is a weak foundation because when hard times come, your life will fall apart. If you compare these equations, you can see that wisdom is greater than foolishness. Or you could say that a wise man will be warm and dry, and a fool will be cold and needing a snorkel.
Thank you so much for that report and for helping us all understand parables. There you have it, another spiritual truth from a parable of Jesus. You can read the rest of the story in the Bible. Find it in the book of Matthew, chapter 7. That's it for this edition of Bible News Then. Tune in next time when we continue our coverage into the dietary limitations of the Hebrews and how it may affect their grocery budget. Have a wonderful day.